Did you know that 82% of small business failures are due to cash flow problems? According to a U.S. bank study, unpredictable payments can make or break your practice. For solo and small firm lawyers, this is a serious issue. In this video, I'll show you how to fix it without chasing down clients for money. By the end of this video, you'll know three key things: how to set the right expectations from the start so clients stop delaying payments in the first place, how to structure your payment process so clients pay faster without you chasing them, and the specific tools and strategies you can use today to speed up payments. If you're tired of late payments messing up your cash flow, stick around. This will change the way you run your firm. Imagine you're standing in a grocery store checkout line. You bag up your items, but when it comes time to pay, you tell the cashier, "I'll send you a check in 30 days. Sounds ridiculous, right? Yet in the legal world, this is exactly what happens to solo and small firm lawyers every single day. And it's costing you big time. When clients pay late, it's not just annoying. It hurts your business. One late payment leads to cash flow problems, forces you to dip into savings, or makes you take on more cases just to cover expenses. But what if I told you this entire problem is avoidable? Let's fix it. Late payments don't just create short-term headaches. They create a domino effect that can disrupt your entire practice. One late payment leads to another, and suddenly you're juggling expenses, delaying investments in your firm, or even turning away the right cases because cash flow is so unpredictable. You might try calling or emailing clients to remind them, but that just adds more unpaid work to your plate. The traditional methods of chasing payments don't work, and they certainly don't scale. So how do you break this cycle? Well, it all starts with setting the right expectations. That means making sure that clients understand from day one that timely payment isn't optional. It's a fundamental part of working with you. That means having a clear, written payment policy that you go over with every client. No vague terms, no assumptions in your initial consultation. You should frame payments as a standard business practice, just like you'd expect at a doctor's office or a high-end service provider. Reinforce this with automated email reminders before payment is even due, so clients are mentally prepared to pay on time. When payment expectations are clear and reinforced early, you don't have to scramble later. Once you set the right expectations, the next step is structuring your payment process to make it easy for clients to pay and hard for them to delay. Well, this starts with getting paid upfront whenever possible. Retainers and flat fees ensure you're not waiting on payments after work is already done. If your practice doesn't allow for full upfront payments, consider breaking payments into structured milestones or using a subscription model. The old school Net 30 invoice system is antiquated and works against you. The longer you give a client to pay, the more likely they are to deprioritize it. Instead, tighten up your payment terms so there's no long runway for delays. But even with the right structure in place, you need the right tools to make the process seamless. Automated payments, whether through credit cards, ACH transfers, or recurring billing, eliminate friction and make on-time payments the default. Client portals with e-sign invoicing makes it ridiculously easy for clients to pay you with a click instead of searching for a checkbook. And if you really want to shift behavior, consider using incentives, rewarding early payments rather than just penalizing late ones. The easier and more automatic you make the payment process, the less you have to think about it at all. In my practice, I use a service called LawPay. I send payment links to clients, thus allowing them to use either credit or debit, and they can even ask the vendor for a loan. The money gets deposited directly into my account. I don't even have to go to the bank. And I'll leave a link to their website in the description for this video. Now, once you implement these strategies, something interesting happens. Your firm's cash flow starts moving faster, and that's a good thing. So now you've set your expectations, optimized your payment process, and automated as much as possible. What happens next? Well, your firm's cash flow speeds up. Getting money in faster is great, but what are the benefits of ramping up the speed? That's why I put together this video on the velocity of money. If you want a law firm that's financially stable and growing, this is a must watch. Click here to check it out.